We're going to finish this pullover now by modifying the bottom of the mesh here as we did with the neck and the sleeves. We'll sweep this down once more. I'll expand it to give a bit of shape to it. Another sweep. Move it up. Sweep and scale. These simple movements go very fast with practice. Again, we're using some basic tools here, and we have a nice negative effect there. We're going to go back to the neck area to produce more of a neck and a head for this model. Now we've got the problem that we can't actually see our control mesh inside. We've got a couple of options here. We can actually come out of the control mesh solid view and go to wire view, and then we've got more of a chance of selecting the bottom face. You can see it highlighted now. We'll do it this way for the moment. As we rotate around, you can see quite clearly where the face is highlighted inside the melted mesh. We're going to go back to solid render with wireframe just because we can see the form of the mesh as we're making it. We're going to move that up again inside by right-clicking and dragging. It's slightly bulbous now. That's going to be the start of the neck. We'll do a sweep on that as we're moving vertically now. The sweep's coming out of the collar. Once again, another sweep, and then we have a neck. Very simple. It's a good idea to start adding some color now while we can still get to the control mesh. I'm going to drop down and go to the material editor and select paint face. I'll take a slightly lighter color, and now I can start painting the control mesh. We're getting a live update of the color changes on the subdivision surfaces mesh, which is very useful. As the mesh gets more complicated, it's not a bad idea to drop out of subdivision editing and expose the basic control mesh. Now we can just go in and color the basic control mesh, knowing that once we've melted it again, the colors will ultimately be transferred to the melted mesh. In the next tutorial, we're going to move on to the